Hi, my name is Mesa, and today we are going to be learning about the law of cross-cutting, which is one of the relative dating principles used for dating rocks. I will be demonstrating this law using a texture map and a cross-section that I have made. A cross-section is like cutting through the middle of the texture map to look at what is in the center. The purpose of a texture map is to show the top view of a surface of an object or an area using different materials that have different textures. The law of cross-cutting states that a geologic feature that cuts another is the younger of those features. A geologic feature could include an igneous rock, faults, etc. Now I can explain the concept even further with the aid of the texture map. Here is the legend of the texture map. Each of the squares represents a different rock layer. Here you can see the different rock layers that are on the surface of the texture map. If you look at the legend, you can distinguish the 4 different rock layers that can be seen on the surface. If you make a texture map at home, you can also feel the difference between each rock layer, since each layer has its own unique texture. The main surface layers are a square of a green felt fabric, then there is an oval-shaped piece of turquoise paper, followed by a smaller oval piece of a blue plastic, and lastly topped with a smaller oval piece of a silver glittery paper. As you look at the texture map, you cannot see the feature that is cross-cutting, since it is deep within the map. However, you can see the cross-cutting feature if you look at the cross-section of the texture map. Here is the cross-section. Now you can see the feature that is cross-cutting the other rock layers. In this case, it is a brown woven fabric that is representing a magma intrusion. Now you can distinguish all the different rock layers that are in this texture map. The bottom of this cross-section is a purple plastic grid material, then there is a pink towel, followed by a textured blue paper, then the other surface layers that I previously mentioned. We can finally piece all this information together. As you start off by looking at the purple plastic layer, you can see the brown woven fabric, aka the magma, intruding into this layer. However, the magma doesn't stop at this layer. It goes through the pink towel layer, then the textured blue paper layer, but stops just right before it is intruded onto the surface layers. As you can see, this magma can only be intruding on the other layers because they were already deposited first. This makes the magma intrusion younger than the purple plastic material, the pink towel, and the textured blue paper, but it is older than the other surface layers such as the green felt fabric, the turquoise paper, the piece of blue plastic, and the piece of silver glittery paper. Now you have learned about the law of cross-cutting, and I hope you have enjoyed this video.